Hey guys, and Happy New Year! Welcome to my completed pages video for the month of December. I managed to finish 30 pages, which is a bit more than usual, so I'm glad. So let me show you which ones those are. So in the anime and manga coloring book by Nini Mimi, I finished this one, and if you watch my community tab, then you've seen a whip of this. It was basically an image to practice with the Arteza coloring pencils that I have recently gotten a second set of because they were on sale. They're usually on German Amazon like 38 euros, and they were down to 23, so I actually bought two sets just to have enough, and I really like how they go down. They are on par definitely with the Artex pencils, so I really enjoyed doing this image in the anime and manga coloring book. And then in the manga streetwear coloring book by Lia Liephertz, I did, let me show you, I actually marked it. I did this girl here in pretty funky colors. That was actually a mixture of, I think, Arteza and Prismacolor pencils. And yeah, I like the vibrant colors and the contrasting of the purple and the yellow and her teal hair. Love her freckles. These are AI coloring books, but I really love the style. It's also very sophisticated for AI. You don't have any of those strange mistakes with the hands and everything, so yeah. And then in Morning Scribbles Halloween Coloring Book by Chris Rainiak, I have 5 of his books and I haven't colored a single page so far. But I did this one pretty simple, an alcohol marker base and some color pencil shading and a couple of touch-ups with a white acrylic paint pen. So I can say I have done a Chris Rainiak page, yay! And next is The Wild Ocean Color by Numbers by Andre Weisberg. And I just simply did the next image in line, which is the third one, which is this jellyfish. Again, with acrylic paint, and I really like the vibrant colors. All of the images are done in very unrealistic, funky looking color combinations, and I love those types of images. And when you use acrylic paint or any other opaque medium, the lines and numbers actually vanish and you make it look a bit like a painting, which I like. And I work the same way in the Colortronic coloring book, and I did the snake for this month, also very colorful, very vibrant. Again, acrylic paint. I use different brands for those who are interested. I use Liquitex. I also use Hobby Acryl, which is from a local store. I don't really remember when exactly I did the hippo. I don't think I've showed this to you before. So either I did it in November and forgot to show you, or I did it in the very beginning of the month. But here's the hippo. And I recently finished the salamander, which looks super like it's popping out of the page because of the very black background. This is not just black, it's very black. But yeah, I like the result. And then we're coming to the Hachette Heroes coloring books in Le Grand Classique, the first tome. I did, as always, the next image in line, which for December was Finding Nemo. Yeah, acrylic paint, like the result. Then the next book is Chien and Chien, Dogs and Puppies. And I did, oh yeah, right. I did Percy. And I like how the image turned out. But I actually changed a couple of the colors because the original scene, let me show you, was very dark because that was inside of the carriage and there was no lighting. So the scene is very dark, but I just brightened up the colors. So if any of you would like to get more of these Hachette Heroes books, but you look at the solutions and you feel like, oh, the images are too dark or the colors are too muted, you can just change that and make your own vibrant colors and use them. So that's what I did here, and I really like the result. Then for the next image we have Disney Portraits, and I did Tigger. Again, the colors are a bit more vibrant than in the solutions. Let me show you real quick, just so you get an idea on how you can like improve on the images if you don't like the solutions. This looks very light and almost pastel, and here it looks very vibrant. So I like how it turned out. Very cute Tigger. Then in the Méchant, those are the more detailed books I use colored pencils in. And I did Gaston, admiring himself, as always. And yeah, I think I also used the Arteza colored pencils for him. So one more done in the Villains coloring book. Princesses, another pretty detailed one. And I did cute little Rapunzel. Isn't her expression too cute? I also think it's Arteza's. Maybe Arteza's and, yeah, a pastel set. I took this very light purple from a pastel coloring pencil set. And this is what the double page looks like. I really like how these images look when you have 2 pages side by side. But you always have to put a paper in between so the pigment doesn't rub off on each other. Because I had this problem before with acrylic paint and then the pages stuck together and it wasn't nice. But yeah, in Chat et Félin I did, oh yeah, right, this is a whip. And I did Simba trying to make peace with himself, eating a bug. Really like how the colors turned out. Love his cute expression. Very nice. Those simpler images with not a lot of details look the best when you do them with acrylic paint because really look like a finished painting. Then I have the Color by Number Animals by Jade Summer. This is a recent book. And I did just this nameplate page. And I think I started with a whip here, but I actually really love the artwork in this one. I love the line art. It makes the images look so three-dimensional. And I can't wait to color more in this one. And I usually do color by number pages in a pretty simple way. But with this quality of artworks, I thought I would add at least a bit of shading and a bit of white acrylic paint pen just to improve a bit on the dimension of the image. And yeah, I like how it turned out. Color by Number Animals by Jade Summer. Then Stone Mosaic Black Edition. I did my monthly 2 in this book. And it's this very red dog. And those beautiful butterflies here. So, yeah, gonna be done with this one soon. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4! Oh, only 2 more months and this is gonna be finished. Oh, I really enjoyed this book. I love the Stone Mosaic books with the black background, but I also have all the individual books. So in the first Stone Mosaic, I did, I think, 4. So I did this one. I did the lady with the colorful hat. I'm actually thinking of maybe going back in and just coloring in the spaces in black, but I don't know. Because some of these images are really simple and the process is more fun than the actual result. At least I feel that way, that you can really get into a state of flow when you just do some mindless coloring. You just put color on a page and it feels so good. Maybe I'm just a very simple person, I don't know. But this is actually the same image with a white background than I had done in the black background one. So we have next the Circulism Sea Life. And I did the last 2 pages, which is those seashells and the whale. Yeah, and this book is now finished. Another coloring book done. Yay, finally another AJ Quinnell book done, because they have so many books and I do want to get them all, but I kind of stopped getting them until I finished more of their books. So I have 1 more done now, which means I can buy 5 more. So here's the Zendoodle Color by Number Stained Glass by Deborah Mueller. This is the book with very nice images and crappy paper that makes, even when you use very new markers, it makes them look like they're running out. But again, I love the images. I did this very colorful toucan for December, and yeah, I'm getting good progress in this book. 1 image every month. Maybe I'm going to up my game and do 2 because there's still a lot to be done. But, you know, it's all about the journey, not the goal. You know, the journey is the goal. So I just enjoy working in these books. And I have the Stained Glass Color by Numbers by David Woodruff. And because I am very creative with picking pages, I just did the next one in line, which was this Mosaic Stained Glass Window. I have now 3 pages done in this book, including this one, because I do want to completely color all the books. So I also did this little ornaments. Unfortunately, yeah, there was some bleed through from the pen here, but I do like this image more than the one before. So yeah, do need to work more in this one. I was very excited when I originally got it, and then I didn't really work in it because it was very down in the pile, but yeah. We have Color by Numbers Winter by Sun Life Drawing. And I did these Christmas ornaments. Again, I really like the artworks in here. I might one day go back in it and add some shading, just like in the Jade Summer coloring Color by Numbers books. Who knows? At least, like, I really love this image. I could go in with a pencil and just add a bit of shading in all the different coloring spaces. So I'm considering that. We have the Birds Color by Number. And I did, for this month, the Red Cardinal. Again, this is a candidate for shading and for black borders. You know, just like makes the image pop a bit more when you color this border black. Then we have the Stained Glass Tiffany Windows by Such and Such Diva. This is one of the books in which I do give black frames, as you can see. And I did this one, and there were some mishaps happening because I got this very cheap set of alcohol brush markers for only, I think it was 24 colors for $6.99. They were on sale. And when you open them, instead of the lid just popping away, it opens the pen and the cartridge falls out. And the red cartridge, while I was coloring the apples, fell out and it left those marks here. Yeah, so anyway, this page isn't like super good. I mean, I would regret it a lot more if it would have happened on one of the more sophisticated pages. So yeah, I'm gonna let this one slide, Marcus. I'm gonna let it slide this time. But behave in the future. So we have Mystery Circles Happy Christmas Color by Number by Such and Such Diva. And I'm not a seasonal colorist, but I actually managed to do Christmas pictures. Oh wow, so I did the Christmas tree and the gingerbread Santa Claus person, yeah. I also used those brush markers, and they didn't leave any marks here as far as I can see, so yeah. Then we have the Animal Mosaic Color by Number. This kind of replaced the Travel Mosaic in my monthly pages, and I did the third one in the book, which is this peacock. And I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the 16 is a very, very bright blue. It looks almost white on camera, but I swear it's colored. Then we have the Ceramic Tiles by Prachi the One Such Diva. I have all her ceramic tiles books and haven't completed a single one. So I am working in this one a bit more. I did this one and this one. Yeah, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. I have only 3 left. I might just do the last 3 in January and then have a finished coloring book by Prachi the One Such Diva. And next, the Dessert Ceramic Tiles. I did these ice cream cones and this interesting looking donut or whatever it is. I think it's a donut, but it has this thing in the middle, like, I don't know. I actually don't know very many different kinds of sweets, but yeah. 2 pages done in that one. And then, last but not least, The Menacing Monsters Mystery Pixel. When I hold this book, I said, oh, it's like random images from video games. No, it's not. It is actually by the artist called Blimpink, and he or she has a Twitter, so sorry for that mistake earlier. But these are original artworks by an artist and not taken from some 2D pixel video games. So I did this blue creature. And yeah, those were my pages for December. I'm really looking forward to 2024. I want to do more non-color by number images. I have a lot of those anime-themed coloring books now that I feel very comfortable working in. So you're probably going to see more of those. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching and maybe see you in the next one. Bye!